Hi besties, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Essence, and I am here today to talk to you about what you can do to get back on track with your positive thinking when you are going through a hardship. If this is your first time here, thank you, welcome. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button up top, like, comment, and share, and we're going to just go ahead and dive into it. So I asked my audience on Instagram, which if you're not following me there, you can find me at Butterfly Soul Co. And I asked my audience what they would like to see on this channel, what topics they would like me to cover. And one of the topics that came up that was a common theme was how to get back on track with their positive thinking and stay up on their manifestation stuff when they're going through a hardship. I love this question because I feel like right now the universe is a lot happening in the universe, right? If you keep up on this, you'll know that we just went through a solar eclipse in Aries. We are in the middle of Mercury retrograde right now. And this solar eclipse, my perception of what I picked up on from the research I did was that this was a time for us to really look within and go inward and really become hyper aware of the negative thought patterns, processes that we are still clinging to that are keeping us from elevating to the next step. And we are being asked to really work through that, get to the root of why we are feeling these things, and find ways to, like hypnotherapy, breath work, there's so many different tools that we have at our disposal that we can utilize to help ourselves get onto the other side of it. So I love this question. So I want to share a little something with you guys. Myself, and I, you're not alone. Just know that. I have also been experiencing a lot of emotions and feelings, especially in the last, I would say, month or so. A lot of things have been coming up to the surface, a lot of belief systems and things that I thought that I had really worked on. And it's not to say that I haven't worked on it. That's one thing to keep in mind. If you are on a self-development journey and you are working on letting go of limiting beliefs and you feel like you're on the other side of it, but then all of a sudden something takes place and then you are reminded that you still have feelings around that particular belief, it's just because look at your belief systems as like an onion. And each time that you work on it, you're shedding another layer of that onion. And so when something comes back up, I look at it as a way of it just needs more healing. I need to shed another layer, get on another side of it, right? So for me, I would have to say this is something I go to, the number one thing that I do to get myself back to positive thinking, staying up on my manifestation, staying up on manifesting and keeping myself in alignment has been gratitude. Gratitude. Gratitude is one of the first things that I learned about when I started my self-development journey back in 2018. It really shifted my mindset and my perspective on the way that I was navigating through life, the way that I was thinking, feeling, acting, and the way I was showing up in my relationships with other people. And gratitude really helped me get grounded and really focusing on all the things that are going right, focusing on all the things that I do have. When we get focused on the things that we don't have, it actually goes against the manifestation process, because at the end of the day, it's only up to us to have the desire of what we want, setting the intention, and then we have to just work on the limiting beliefs that tell us that that manifestation is not for us, and releasing and letting go of that, and then taking inspired action every day towards our goals, towards our manifestations. But the most important thing that we have to do and we have to remember is it's not our job to figure out how that's all going to happen. The universe, God, source, whatever it is that you believe in, it is up to them. They're the ones working behind the scenes. They're the ones that is making everything happen for you. So it's just up to you to just like let that go and just surrender to the universe. I believe that, we all as humans will go through difficult things, and it's all about how we process them. So to answer this question, gratitude is where I would start, is to start making a gratitude practice, whether you journal. I like to take a crystal, if you're into crystals. The person that directly asked me this question, I know that they have a huge love for crystals. So what I love to do is I love to take a crystal each night, hold it in my hands, and I think about my day. And even when I have a hard day, I think about what went well in my day. And I express gratitude, whether I'm talking out loud to myself or I'm saying it within my head. And I just kind of go through this process of just, having gratitude and just being so thankful for my day, thankful for and if you had such a hard day and you just feel like you can't think of anything, just find at least one thing out of your day that you're grateful for, and then, let that be. Some people like to do morning practice in the morning and show gratitude in the morning. I like to do it morning, evening, and then throughout my day. I'm one of those people that, I really pick up on so many things. I'm going to share some things with you. So anytime I see, like, let's say a police officer, a cop driving, I look at them and I say out loud, I say, thank you for my safety. And I say, thank you for your service and for keeping my community safe. That makes me feel good. It's showing gratitude, and it's something that I do regularly. It's just part of my nature now. It's part of my behaviors, my habits, my identity is to be great, have gratitude for law enforcement. I also do it when I see what are they called? Ambulances, fire trucks. And if I see an ambulance, it reminds me to be super grateful for my health. So I say, thank you for my health when I see that. Instead of sitting there like, oh my gosh, something bad's happening, and getting caught up in the negative thought patterns of, oh, I see a cop, or oh, I see a ambulance, something's wrong. Instead, I'm just showing gratitude, and showing gratitude for, even though somebody else might possibly be not in a good state, having an ambulance come to pick them up and attend to them, I can have gratitude for my own health in the moment. So that's some things that I do there. And that's just like a few of many things that I do when it comes to gratitude. But I think that that's the best way to start. Of course, there's other things that you can do. I highly recommend, breath work. Breathwork's a great way to really release and let go of any unprocessed emotions. If you feel like this negative thought pattern is something that is happening often, it's been there for a while, or you feel like you've been going through a hardship for longer than you expected it to be, there could be just some unprocessed emotions that you have from past traumas that need to be acknowledged, that need to be, felt and released and let go of. And then, of course, hypnotherapy, which is my favorite. And that's what I'm an expert in. That is where we're going to help, reprogram your subconscious mind and really release and let go of the negative thought patterns that are keeping you in a state of negativity and not in a state of positivity. However, I do understand that, you know, when we do have a lot of things going on in the universe, it can be really challenging. It can be really difficult. And if you are somebody who identifies as an empath and you feel, you know, people's emotions, things like that. So if you go to your job each day and you're around a lot of toxic, you know, coworkers, or you have a toxic boss, or whatever you do when you go out and you leave your home, if you're around other people who are not the most positive, that's going to take a toll on your energy and on yourself as well. So I highly recommend doing clearing and cleansing practices. Cord cutting is a really amazing way to just disconnect your energy from any energy that you were around throughout the day. Because even though you, like, for example, if you were to walk into a restaurant and there's a group of people and you're standing in line to order your food and you're standing behind somebody who, let's say they're on the phone and they're angry and they're going off on whoever they're talking to, even though you're not actually in a conversation with the person that's standing in front of you, you could pick up on that energy. You could leave that restaurant and start feeling kind of off, like not feeling the best. And so sometimes a lot of people forget that when this happens, that sometimes the negative emotions that they're holding aren't even theirs to begin with. So that's what I wanted to say. I hope that this helps you on your journey of getting back into positivity and getting yourself into a place where you can get on the other side of this. And I really am sending you love and light while you are going through this hardship. And just know that there's always light at the end of the tunnel. There's always going to be a rainbow, beautiful rainbow at the end of every storm. So, and know that you're not alone. I'm right there with you. I've been experiencing things as well. And I'm just here to help you any way that I can. So thank you so much for this question. If you have any other things that you would like to see, comment below and I'd love to create a video for you. So with that said, thank you so much for liking, commenting, subscribing. Thank you for listening to this video. I really hope that it found you and in a good way, and I hope that it helps you on your journey. And that's it. That's what I got for you guys. So until next time, I love you so much. Bye.